Taking down at the 33-yard line. Again, it's now second and 6.
Now Edwards-Helaire works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds his man, complete. It's Payne. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Running it with Jacobs. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Going on the ground with Jacobs. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Barker. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Barons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So that one a 13-play drive in total. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 17.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. 11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got his man on the out route.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. First down and more for Edwards-Helaire.
And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. We often give credit to the O-line. There, 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On first down, it's Jacobs. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. First down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw. Hernandez.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, and it's the Broncos who have the lead in the second quarter. The Broncos locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. DJ Chark, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Jalen Waddle, a touchdown catch in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected, all tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A run on first down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Second down, Jacobs once more.
And just shutting him off there. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now a carry for Jacobs, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. And they're going to speed things up here. On third down, here comes Jacobs. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now Hernandez throwing on fourth down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Hernandez now on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Edwards. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close. I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Payne. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast too, converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Throwing to start the drive. Hernandez dancing to his left. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Hernandez. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. To throw is Hernandez. To throw on 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hernandez buying time to his left. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Hernandez looking to throw on second. And he's taken down. A Cheifs sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hernandez forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Hernandez got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Barons drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 8. A minute 24 to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Tony. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Mahomes will throw. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Over the middle, complete. It's Blake. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Mahomes to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. That's Blake. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Here's Mahomes. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Down to their final play. They've got to get in the end zone. That's part 1. Part 2, the 2-point conversion.
Throw the 2-point conversion right out of their mind. That's what they have to do. What you said is accurate. In the end zone, have to score a touchdown for that to even matter.
And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right? Where you get a little bit of extra, and you get a chance to run them a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for the home team here, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the